Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to IEFA Youth Football, the football game of the week here on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Diamond Gulf Rentals. We'd also like to thank our other sponsors, the Smalling Group, ACB Insurance, Josh Smalling, Roofing and Restoration, Noblesville Trophies, SASTM, and the Highland Insurance Group. The IEFA would like to thank all of their sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Let's pause a moment for our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome to TCU Field on the campus of Fishers high school here in Fishers, Indiana, is the Mudsock Knights, which, of course, are a combination of the entire town of Fishers as far as youth football is concerned, a combination of both Royals and Tigers, as they take on the Arsenal Tech Lions. I'm Brad Silbert along with Darren Earlywine, and Darren, we're going to be starting this game here in a couple minutes. We've got two teams coming in here. The Lions come in here at 2-3, and the Knights come in here at 4-1. A little bit different between the success factors that they've had this year.
Yeah, the Knights have had a great season so far. We actually we saw a scrimmage between these two squads to start the year off. It was a short kind of a controlled scrimmage, so they've had some experience playing each other, but it should be a good matchup. Well,
the Mudsock Knights, the 4 victories they've got. They lost to Brownsburg, but they beat Carmel, Westfield, Franklin Central, and Ben Davis. And Arsenal has lost to Ben Davis. They lost to Noblesville, lost to Center Grove, but they lost to Avon, and then they beat Brownsburg. So that's what the records are looking like right now. We're just about ready to go to action here. Thank you for joining us here on Hamilton County Television. Brad Silbert along with Darren Earlywine. And Darren, great to have you with us this afternoon.
Thanks, Brad.
And we hope we're in for a good game here tonight.
We should be.
Yeah, that's Jim Wofford, our executive producer, just brought up something in the earphones that's interesting. Center Grove has only allowed 6 points so far this season, and Arsenal, the Indy Lions, are the only ones who have scored so far in Center Grove. We saw Center Grove last week, and that is that's an excellent team.
Well, and for them to beat Brownsburg is a statement as well, Brad.
Yes, most definitely. We are ready to go, and the kickoff is in the air. Going to be short, going to be taken by Zach Tullis.
No, it looks like Jaden Bogan.
Jaden Bogan had that reception. So the Mudsock Knights are going to start at their own 35-yard line with their first possession of the afternoon.
We expect to see some good quarterback play out of Ty Griffey today for the Knights. He's had a great season. Can definitely sling the ball around the field.
Well, we have had Arsenal on earlier in the season on the first weekend when we had the call it a jamboree up at Noblesville. So we have had them on the air. I personally have not seen them play, but I've seen Mudsock play already, and they're a pretty solid team. Ty Griffey will be the quarterback. Deuce backfield, couple wideouts. See if he's going to go to the running game right off the bat or if he's going to pass. He's going to put it up in the air, scrambling. He's going to have to keep that ball, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. Looks like that was Marion Baker with the initial contact, and so Ty Griffey loses 2 on the play.
Ty Griffey on the run.
I think a little help there from Robert Williams there from Arsenal, too. It's interesting, Brad, if you notice, as Arsenal got lined up, they've got this like a 3-down lineman with the linebackers are stacked right behind him, actually making contact with the down lineman. I've not seen that before.
No, that's new. And of course, one of the differences is with the youth league, they all huddle and they kind of take their time getting up to the ball after we get so used to the hurry-up type offense. Dual backfield once again for Griffey. This time he pitches it over to his right, and that's going to be a forward pass, so that will be incomplete.
Ty Griffey's pass to Jaden Bogan. No good.
Jaden Bogan was the intended receiver, so that's going to leave the Knights here with a 3rd and long with 12 yards to go. Quite a bit of ground to make up there, Darren.
Not a great start. Not a great start for the Knights. They have struggled a little on offense. They hope they can get it started here and get some things going.
Same formation, 2 wideouts, 2 running backs. Griffey's got it. He's going to put it in the air, gets it over to Bogan, and he's brought down for another loss. He lost about another 4 or 5 yards back to about the 26-yard line. So that drive, instead of going forward, ends up going backwards on 3 plays, and it's going to be 4th and 19 from the 25-yard line.
Number 7 there on the tackle. I think it's looks like maybe Hevane Beard, athletic kid, got downhill quick on that one.
Looks like the Knights are going to try to go for it here. No, Griffey does kick the ball. Fielded at midfield by Janik Cross. There's a fumble.
Ball's loose.
Let's see who they give it to.
Looks like fumble on the play.
The Knights have it.
Yep, the Knights do get the ball.
Fans, make some noise.
I was wondering if maybe they were going to rule that as being down because the runner had taken it at midfield, and it looked like his forward progress was stopped, and all of a sudden we saw a bunch of red shirts all going for the ball and that. So Knights get a break here early. Let's see if they can capitalize it. If they get 1st and 10 at their own 48.
That play was all Ty Griffey, Brad. He punted the ball.
It's gained any yardage yet, I don't believe.
That has been a weakness for the Knights this year, Brad, is the offensive line. Great athletic kids, but they do tend to be undersized in some of the matchups, and it's been an issue for them.
Well, you can look at that front line of the Lions, or the Indy Lions, and they've got a lot of beef out there. That one's up in the air. That one's going to be well out of the reach of, I believe they were going for Ty Griffey. I think he was going for Jackson Oliver.
Yeah.
Was the intended receiver. So
Oliver's one of Griffey's favorite targets. I'm sure he'll be targeted, multiple times tonight. But I don't know what you think about that one, Brad. I feel like that Griffey's feeling the pressure because it looked like he just kind of got that and chucked it out there.
Yeah, I think probably the Knights have probably not seen a defensive line like the Lions are putting up there with a 4-3 combination, or actually a 4-2 combination. On the ground, they give it to Knox Earlywine.
Knox Earlywine on the carry for a gain of about 6.
6-yard gain on the play.
4th down.
It'll be 4th down and about 7 or 8. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. I question whether we'd see a quick kick here or not. I think at the 49-yard line here, Darren, I think they're just plain and simple going to go for this one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
As Griffey comes up under center. 1 wide out, 2 running backs. Tried right up the middle.
Man, oh, man.
Man, oh, man. In the Lions just absolutely swarm, and they're going to take the ball over at the Mudsock 48-yard line.
And number 45, Desmond Stewart, there on the stop. And I don't know that he was touched.
He was quick across the line, certainly. So the first offensive set for the Indy Lions of Arsenal, as they are referred to. I believe their quarterback is number 1, Anthony Green. No, it is not Green.
He gives to Green, but
yeah,
looks like
Green was the running back. I think the quarterback was Jacoby Cunningham, number 9.
Kingston DeVite on the tackle there.
Lost 2 on the play.
The front 4 for the Knights are not afraid of contact, Brad. You're going to see some good defensive play coming off this D-line for the Mudsock Knights.
Boy, that offensive line for the Lions, though. Look at what they've got out there. They got some size out there. This one is a handoff to the left, or to the right rather, and that was number 21, Janik Cross.
Kern on the tackle.
So that time the Lions gain about 6 or 7 yards. 44-yard line is where the ball is set. Yeah, these Lions, they're pretty unconventional on both their offensive line and their defensive line. Something different that I haven't seen this before. That's going to be an offside. That's going to go against the Knights.
It looks like Hackworth jumped off sides there.
Yeah, it's not quite enough to give them a first down, but it's going to give them a third and about 1 from the 39. They have to get to the 38 for a first down.
Let's make some noise.
So once again, here's the Indy Lions of Arsenal up at the line of scrimmage. Pass way downfield. It's caught by number 21, Janet Cross, and he's going to score.
Jaden Cross.
So Janet Cross at the 3:53 mark of the first quarter.
It looks like Oliver got caught in no man's land here, and it just got behind him. You see Oliver come back here. He should have kept running. Hesitation killed him, and he's looking at the back of the jersey instead of the front of it.
Yes, sir. The Lions will go for a 1-point conversion. And that is Anthony Green trying to get into the end zone, but he does not. So with 3:53 left here in the first quarter, it's now the Indy Lions 6, the Mudsock Knights nothing. Diamond Gulf Rentals is a boutique Florida vacation rental company with properties spanning 30A in Destin, Florida. Diamond is dedicated to luxury and the guest experience. Visit IEFAfootball.com for the exclusive IEFA discount on your next vacation. Based in Morgan County, Lindsay Smalling of the Smalling Group with FC Tucker is proud to serve Central Indiana in all of their real estate needs. Whether you're ready to buy, sell, or invest, Lindsay is ready to welcome you home. So, Darren, about halfway through the first quarter here, and Arsenal comes out and gets about a 48-yard drive to hit pay dirt.
Yeah, we're going to have to see something more out of the Knights offensively, or it could be a long day for them, Brad.
Yes. Kickoff by the Lions. That's a squib kick. Taken at the 35. I think that's number 9 Cunning, or no, number 9, 8 or 9, I believe.
Yeah, Jaden Bogan.
Jaden Bogan on the return.
Bogan managed to get a yard on that return. He picked that ball up at the 35, and they're going to put it down at the 36.
You know, I'm not sure, Brad. I don't know. I'm not trying to be negative against the Knights right now, but I'm just seeing some of the body language. I feel like even the players, they seem like they're intimidated already here early on in this game.
Well, I can somewhat understand that because if you look at the size of the this defensive line for the Lions, they've got a lot of size out there, and they're crowding that line. And once again,
no room.
Yeah, ball carrier just very, very lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Reese Bradley Jr. there on the carry.
Reese Bradley Jr. on the carry.
He doesn't gain anything.
Yeah, there is literally no offensive line push whatsoever for the Knights right now. I mean, it is a warm day out there. We're on the turf. I know it's hot today, but it's early. We should be seeing more momentum from them with with an offensive push.
Well, with the 6 players up there on the line, trying to run up the middle is probably not going to work. Now they're sweeping around to the right. That's Bradley once again. He gets some decent yardage on that play, up to about the 40-yard line, 40-41.
Some decent yardage on the play.
Looked like Jacoby Cunningham looked like on the tackle.
So that'll make it 3rd and 6 from the 40. I kept wondering to myself after they tried going right up the middle there, Darren, how long they're going to keep trying that middle there, the middle of that line against the Indy Lions, because they were just having no success. And that sweep over to the right by Bradley at least got 4 yards.
Yeah.
Griffey under center. Once again around to the right. This is Bradley. He is not going to have enough for the first down. He's going to get probably about to the 40.
This will bring up 4th and about
4th and short of a 1.
Jacob Artis there on the stop, number 32. Watching all of the Knights games so far, Brad, this year, they have been very conservative, I think, offensively, at least in the first half of their games.
Mm-hmm. So 4th and 1, Griffey under center. He's going to try to sneak it across himself.
He's going to get it.
Yep, he got 3 yards on that, 3 or 4 yards on that one.
Knights fans,
Got about 3 yards for the first down. That time the offensive line did a nice job of just clearing it and giving enough space there for Griffey to get through and get the first down. He's at the 48-yard line of the Knights right now. Minute and a half remaining here in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us. IEFA Youth Football on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Diamond Gulf Rentals. From the shotgun, once again around the corner for Maurice Bradley. This time he doesn't get quite as much. Got about 2.
Number 23, Maurice Bradley.
Depending whether, they're going to spot it at the 49, so they're going to give him 1.
Baker on the tackle, though. It's his first of the day.
Knights taking a long time in the huddle.
We're down to 30 seconds left in this first quarter.
Griffey going to put it up just over the head of the intended receiver, who I couldn't see who that was over there.
I think it's Oliver again.
Third down, Knights.
Jackson Oliver.
I believe you're correct. Jackson Oliver, yes, as he comes back to the huddle. So that'll make a 3rd and 9. Of course, clock stops with the incomplete pass. 19.7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Griffey up under center this time. Bradley in motion. That time they give it to one of the running backs, and he was met in the backfield.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, that was Jaden Bogan. He lost 3 yards on that play.
Logan, was it Paul Ship, evidently number 55. He came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Paul Ship with the big tackle in the backfield. This will bring up 4th down.
And that is the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, it's the Arsenal Lions 6, the Mudsock Knights nothing. You're watching IFEA Youth Football on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Diamond Gulf Rentals.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to IEFA Youth Football on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Diamond Gulf Rentals. 1 quarter in the books, Darren. A lone touchdown by Arsenal Lions at 3:53 of the first quarter. 39-yard play by Janet Cross, and the Lions are up right now 6-0.
Yeah, they're just right now the athleticism. It just looks like we're getting beat in all aspects of the game at this point. We're gonna have to make some adjustments and dig a little deeper if the Mudsock Knights are going to be able to do much in this game.
2 running backs for the Knights, 1 wide out to the right. This one goes to Jaden Bogan, and he is going to be caught in the backfield. The ball is stripped.
Looks like the Knights got it back.
The Knights did manage to get the ball back.
Get the ball back.
I think that was Maurice Bradley who made the recovery. Heads up play by him.
You know, Brad, on that last play, I'm watching the D line, and I mean, number 45. Let's see, Desmond Stewart. He's literally tossing the HSC lineman around like a rag doll. I mean, they're just getting manhandled down there in the trenches.
So it not only turns the ball over to the Indy Lions there, but gives them excellent field position at the Mudsock 31. So the Knights took a double whammy on that one, Darren. Anthony Green brings the Lions up to the line. This time it's a handoff to
Cam Kern coming through. Anthony Green right there. Cam Kern just came through. He came through untouched. Just used his speed, got skinny, came right through, and big tackle for loss for Cam Kern.
You know, both of these teams have come up with some nice defensive plays so far here today.
Yeah.
Loss of about 5 on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 15. The ball is back at the Knights 36. Knights with a rather conventional 4-man front. Lions with 6 men up front. There's a handoff on the inside. Arsenal's got some running room. That's Anthony Green with the running room.
Tackled by number 23, Maurice Bradley.
Bradley on the tackle.
Maurice Bradley makes probably a touchdown-saving tackle in this one.
Knights fans, it's 3rd down. Let's make some noise.
Maurice Bradley just wouldn't give up on him.
No, he wouldn't. You know, the thing about the Knights defense, they've only given up 34 points this season. That ranks them 3rd in the entire league. And so, you know, I think they'll tighten this up. I mean, it's only a 6-0 game, but
you have a timeout being called on here on the field by the officials, and they're meeting out there. I'm not sure what they would be talking about there. Would that be placement of the ball, or there are no flags on the field? But the officials are meeting out there right at the 25-yard line. 4 officials for today's game, which is typical for a youth game. It's got to be tough, a tough officiating assignment for these guys with 4 of them with 22 players on the field.
Well, a long conversation, and I have no idea what came from that.
We got
someone else on the field there.
Yeah,
now we got a dad running across the field. What's going on with this guy?
Yeah.
Had to go get a Diet Coke or something. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Green once again with the ball. This time he's brought down. I believe that was Owen Maurer who got him.
54, Owen Maurer on the sack.
Maurer takes a couple yards off of that play, and it's going to end up being 4th and about close, well, about 5 yards, 4th and 5 from about the 26. Two wideouts to the left.
It's going to the air.
He's got one. He's got a receiver. He's got Janet Cross again, and he's got a first down. He's got a first down at the 14-yard line.
I'm not sure if we were running his own there, Brad, or what it was, but he was unaccounted for in a massive area out there.
Yes, he was. And after the play he made earlier in the first quarter there, that 39-yard touchdown, certainly they need to keep an eye on that young man. Jacoby Cunningham brings him up to the line. Deuce backfield, 2 wideouts to the left once again. Cunningham, this time he hands it off to Anthony Green. Green has nowhere to go on that one.
Owen Taylor, great reaction. Came up as a linebacker, filled that gap.
16, Owen Taylor on the tackle.
Made a great wrap-up tackle.
Well, that tackle makes it 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 14-yard line. Now, the Lions are using a hurry-up offense. They're not huddling up every time. Once again, a handoff inside. Trying to get out to the left. Got about 7 or 8 yards on that one.
Diving tackle by Owen Taylor. That's 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Owen Taylor on the tackle.
Taylor gets the tackle. Not before the Lions pick up about 6 or 7 yards. They're going to officially call it 6.
Fans, it's 3rd down. Let's make some
3rd
noise.
down and 4 from the 8. Knights shifting their defense. And the Lions call a timeout. The timeout, let's remind you that ABC Insurance Incorporated is an independent insurance agency located in Fishers. We have proudly provided comprehensive and competitive insurance policies for our customers. We serve individuals, families, and businesses alike. Proudly serving Central Indiana, Josh Smalling Roofing and Restoration is ready to help you with your construction needs. Fire restoration, remodeling, roofing, custom homes, room additions, and much more. That's Josh Smalling Roofing and Restoration. And don't forget, Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with quick service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Well, following the timeout here by the Lions, they've got a 3rd down play. They need about 4 to get a first down. They can get the first down without scoring. If they get inside to the I believe they got to get to about the 4, and it looks like they're about the 8 or 9 right now. Cunningham brings him up to the line. He's going to pass, puts the ball up in the air. It's intercepted.
Threw it right to him.
Yeah.
Owen Taylor.
He just had to jump just a little bit. Take a look at this replay.
Number 16, Owen
Boy,
Taylor,
it was tipped.
INT.
That was tipped. That was a break for the Knights. So the Knights are going to have a first down at about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Great series for Taylor there, Brad. He had 3 plays in a row. He had the 2 tackles, then the INT. It was a one-man show in that series.
Yeah, one of the things I've heard consistently about the Knights is their defense is pretty cotton-picking stingy on giving up points.
Yeah.
And it looked like the Lions were knocking on the door, and the Knights come up with a big interception.
A dangerous play here, though. We got to get out of the end zone.
Ty Griffey hands it off inside. Little bit of a hole there, just short of the 10.
Number 8, Jaden Brogan on the carry.
Jaden Brogan on the carry.
Running up the
They're going to give him 8 yards, so it's going to be about 2nd and maybe 4 or 5.
Robert Williams on the stop there. That's his 2nd tackle of the day.
Well, let's see what this does for the Knights here. If it gives them a little momentum shift here and gets them going here. It's amazing how a turnover like that can make a lot of difference. Once again, handoff inside, close to the first down, but I think it's going to be just a little bit short, about a yard or 2 short.
Number 9, Jacoby Cunningham on the tackle, his 2nd of the day.
Cunningham also the quarterback for the Lions.
Just a little bit.
Third down, and we'll call it maybe a yard and a half, short of 2, but longer than 1. Knights playing a conservative here. That's gone inside. Will he get the first down or not? I think he's going to be a little short, Darren.
Waiting on the spot from the officials to see if it's a first down.
I mean, Brad, with that 3-3 stack defense front that the Lions are running,
Fourth down.
I don't know why we're trying to run the ball up the middle like that. I mean, if there's literally no space between the defensive line and the linebackers, and we're just running right to the 6 of them.
I've thought the same thing. 4th and a yard. Big play here for the Knights. They're going to get the first and more.
Good run by Earlywine.
On the Knights' first
Knox
down.
Earlywine accomplishes 2 things in that play, Darren, that are important. Number 1, he got the first down, and he got about 6 or 7 yards on that play, and we have looks like we've got a Lion down on the field injured here.
Janet Cross was on the tackle there of Earlywine. Trying to see the number here of who's down, Brad. I can't. Is it number 12 maybe?
I can't see from the angle here. Well, while we've got an injury timeout, let's remind you, less damage, more healing. Sound-assisted soft tissue mobilization instruments and techniques that allow the clinician to feel and hear the fibroptic tissue while leaving the good tissue alone. This enables a patient to have a faster recovery from all soft tissue ailments. You can book an appointment at sastm.com to find out what less damage, more healing really means. Hylant offers personal insurance, including your home, auto, watercraft, or personal items. We also offer a variety of risk specialty services for your business insurance needs and a full suite of employee benefit services, including health and wellness. Visit them at hylant.com. Well, the injured Lion is going off under his own power, which is always good to see.
Yeah, number 45, Desmond Stewart. He's been a force to be reckoned with there on that front line.
Yes, he has. Knights have got the ball at their own 19, 1st and 10. Ty Griffey brings him up to the line. He's under the center this time. Once again, they're going right up the middle there. This time they're going to get maybe 3. But like you, Darren, I'm kind of wondering why they continue to run right up the middle.
A lot of times in the second half, the Knights will come out and they'll show a kind of a 4-wide spread look on offense, and I feel like it's their most effective offensive formation. And I for the life of me, I don't know why we wait as long as we do to go to it. I know I'm not the smartest football strategist, but
well, that's why I tell people I announce and I don't coach.
Yeah.
Pitch, man, that one was just broken up easily. I think that was Jacob Cunningham who broke up that play for the Lions. The Knights lose about 2 or 3 on that play, and they've got a 3rd and 8 now from the 21.
Great open field tackle there by Cunningham.
Yeah, but they were trying to get outside in. The Lions just reacted to that one fantastically to get the tackle and get the loss. Minute and 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Another one right up the middle. That one was just... There were 3 Lions right around there.
Number 2,
and Robert Williams had the initial contact. I would call that a bear hug tackle.
Yeah, that was
a huge tackle.
It was a bear hug tackle, and it was in the backfield.
And they lost another yard or 2 on that, so it's going to be 4th and 10 now from the 19. Clock is running with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. And I've got to believe that the Knights are going to take as much time as they can here to try to get this clock down, just in case they don't make this 4th down. So the Lions will not have as much time to try to go the 20 or 30 yards or whatever it may be if they take over the ball. Griffey from the shotgun this time. And we're going to have a timeout called. That one's going to be called by the Knights. Well, Darren, put your coaching hat on here. You're at 4th down. You're at your own 19-yard line. And you haven't had much success on the inside. Had a little bit of success throwing the ball, but up the middle, it just has not been a good day for the Knights. What do you got up your sleeve to call for this 4th down play?
I don't know. I think I probably go to the air. I trust Griffey's arm. Bradley's been a good target for him this season. Jackson Oliver's been a good target for him. I think maybe you go to the air, but then, the tough part is, I guess if you don't convert, time doesn't really matter anyway.
Correct. Yeah. The clock at this point, the only factor on the clock is there's 44.8, regardless of if they don't make the first down, the clock is going to stop either way.
Yeah.
If they do make the first down, it's going to stop momentarily to move the chains, or if they get out of bounds. So, but
I don't think we've had a run on the ground for more than 10 yards yet.
No, we have not.
So I mean, your history today would tell us don't leave it on the ground right here if you want a first down.
Jackson Oliver is wide out to the right. 2 running backs.
Like Early Wine and Bogan back there.
They do decide to kick. That's going to get, it's good. First it took a Knights bounce, then it took a...
I tell you what, 18 almost touched that, Brad.
Yeah, they came close.
That's Caden Ford. He wasn't paying attention to where the ball was, and he just about gave the Knights the ball back.
Yeah, so it's going to be down to just outside of the 33-yard line, so officially call it the 34. 1st and 10 for the Arsenal Knights. And they're going to have 36 seconds to try to make something happen here. The only score in this game so far came at 3:53 of the first quarter, a 39-yard score by Janet Cross for the Indy Lions of Arsenal. Let's see how much of a hurry-up offense they've got to offer here. Jacoby Cunningham brings him up to the line. He's going to throw. That one is just outside.
Almost intercepted.
Outside the reach of Janet Cross and nearly intercepted.
Nolan Cope, the number 25. It's good to have Cope back. He's been out with a ankle injury for about 3 weeks, I think, Brad. And I know the Knights are glad to have him back. Great little competitor there.
Mm-hmm. Lions quickly up to the line of scrimmage. You just look at the size of that front line, Darren, and just the size alone is intimidating. Cunningham barks out the signals. This time he hands it to Anthony Green. Green got a little bit of running room. He gets about 7 or 8 yards on that play.
Anthony Green on the carry, tackled by a round table of Knights.
Early one and Hackworth on that. Yeah, I'm just through the binoculars, Brad. I mean, I just number 23 alone, Kalen Foreman. I mean, I think he could bench press me. I mean,
this is a strong group here. So situation being is the Indy Lions of Arsenal have got a 3rd down and about 3 from the 26. They've got to get inside the 24, not quite to the 23. So they've got about 2.5 or 3 yards to go, but now the clock begins to be the nemesis for them. That 24.1, even if they make this first down here, Darren, they're almost going to have to go to the air because they're just not going to have time to run some plays on the ground.
Yeah, and that doesn't seem to be their forte at this point. They've been pretty run heavy. I don't know what the breakdown of that is, but it's been majority run.
So let's see what they decide to do here at 3rd down. Definitely 4 down territory here for them.
Knights fans, let's make some noise.
Cunningham brings the Lions up to the line. 1 running back, that being Anthony Green. And there's a flag. They're going to be called for illegal procedure. That's going to cost them 5 yards, so that's going to put them back to about a 3rd and 8. They were at the 26. Now they're going to be at the 31. make that third down play a little bit more difficult now, Darren.
It will be, and I wonder what we'll see in the second half. I think we saw some of this against our game against Ben Davis, and a few other games where, it's tough to put together a full 4 quarters of disciplined football.
Definitely.
And we'll see if Arsenal can keep it tight and play a good second half. But that was definitely a mistake they didn't need at this point.
Yeah, they didn't need that extra 8 yards to make here on third down. Cunningham looking to the sidelines, finally gets the play. Cross in motion. Tossed across. And he dropped the ball. It went off of his fingertips. Actually, he dropped it. It bounced. He caught it. So,
yeah.
But that doesn't count except in basketball.
Yeah.
So that'll make it fourth down. Cunningham kind of overled him on that. It just grazed off of his fingers and happened to take the bounce right back into him. And he wasn't quite the magician enough to pull that trick off.
Yeah.
So it'll be 4th and 3. That took only 3 seconds off the clock. 21.7 remaining here in the first half.
Little strip and scoop here would be good for the Knights.
Yes.
Maybe a pick.
Cunningham puts it up. He's going for... Who was he going for? Was that number 6, I think?
Yes, sir.
Ethan Abdul Rahim was the intended receiver.
That was a good ball right there. He threw that,
Yes,
threw that ball about 35, 40 yards.
Yeah.
That was been pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. 17.8 remaining here in the first half. The Knights will take over on downs at the 31. Do we try a little razzle-dazzle here or take a knee and go into the locker room?
What do we have? We have 2 timeouts left?
I believe at least one.
At least one. I don't know.
We got now I'm being told we do have 2.
We do have 2? Maybe we do some razzle-dazzle. I'm not trying to be a buzzkill, but you may just take the knee and go figure out what you need to fix in the second half.
Yeah. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
No, we got 3 wide out there.
Griffey still finally gets rid of the ball.
Hit while he threw it. I don't know, Brad. We got they come with this 3-on-3 stack defense. There's got to be room over the just behind where 5-6 yards deep where your linebackers would regularly be. I don't know why we can't hit somebody with a quick slant in that situation. If I was calling plays, that's what I would do because they got the box so loaded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, up front there seems to be that call it almost a no man's land there between about 5 or 10 yards back behind the line of scrimmage there on the defensive side. But I think what the Lions are expecting is the way they line up. I think they're expecting run on almost every play.
Yeah.
2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Single setback in the backfield. 11.8 remaining. That one almost goes over Griffey's head. He tosses that. It's going to be, oh my. I thought that was going to be complete to Maurice Bradley.
Yeah.
I thought he had it. Just off his fingertips. And we're down to 6.5 seconds with third down.
That'd have been a big play. That'd have been a big gain, and you chunk another one of those in, and you never know. You may have a shot to go to the end zone, but
I've got to believe at this point here, I would think the Knights might have a tendency to do a running play here.
Play it safe.
Yeah, to play it safe and let the clock run out instead of risking an interception, but we'll have to see what they do. Griffey's got it. He hands it off in the backfield.
Goodness
and
gracious.
my. Marin Baker was right in there, and that is going to end the first half of football action here from Teachers Credit Union Stadium here on the campus of Fishers High School. It's the Indy Lions 6, the Mudsock Knights nothing. You are watching IEFA Youth Football on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Diamond Gulf Rentals.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to IEFA Youth Football on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Diamond Gulf Rentals. We'd like to also thank our other great sponsors, the Smalling Group, ACB Insurance, Josh Smalling Roofing and Restoration, Noblesville Trophies, SASTM, and Highland Insurance. I'm Brad Silbert along with Darren Earlywine. And Darren, we got the first half in the books, and It was kind of a little bit of a strange first half. The only scoring in the half came at the 3:53 mark in the first quarter when the Lions put 6 points on the board, but other than that, there's been no scoring. Been a couple opportunities, but this has really been more of a defensive battle today.
It has been, and we were talking, at the half is that the Lions really have been physically dominant over the Knights, but for the Knights' credit, it's still 6-0. It's a one-score game. They put the ball in the end zone and make the extra point, and they can actually be up 2. You get 2 points to kick it here in the youth league. So you're a score and a 2-point conversion away from being up in this game. And then at that point, I feel like the defense could hold it.
Got to send a shout-out down to your family down in Sarasota, Florida, one of my favorite places. Spent a lot of time down there as a child, out on Siesta Key. Great place to live. My parents lived down there for a number of years and spent a lot of vacation time down there in Sarasota. And I've got to be honest with you, I'm a little envious of your family members living down there.
Yeah, my brother lives down there. I was jealous when he went down there. I'll be really jealous just come about February.
Yeah, no, I understand. Used to get the calls from Mom and the rest of the family. Well, it's 75 today.
Yeah.
How is it where you are? Well, it's about 30, Mom.
Yes.
But, that's that's normal. Well, back to football here. We're ready to go with the second half.
The Knights need to stay in their lanes here and be careful here, because I'm sure if we kick the ball deep, can't see who's back deep there for the Lions, but I'm sure that he will not be afraid to take it to the house if we get sloppy here. I think that may be
Higginson will be doing the kicking.
I think that's Robert Williams deep for number 2, I think.
Squib kick goes down, and I think that was picked up by Caden Ford, if I'm not mistaken. 18, Caden Ford. Just fell on the ball at about the 42-yard line. Normally, you'd call the 42-yard line, if a team picks it up at their own 42, you'd say that they got pretty good field position. But the way this game has gone, it's just kind of, with the exception of the one score, it's just been going back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see what kind of adjustments these teams make at halftime.
I also wonder, Brad, how conditioning plays out. I mean, just looking at the sidelines, the Knights have a bigger roster. They have subs they can bring in. You got a lot of these Indy Lions that are playing both ways, and can they stay as focused for all 4 quarters?
There's kind of a broken play in the backfield. That snap was a little high getting to Cunningham, and by the time he was able to recover, the Knights covered that very, very nicely for the sack, technically, and a loss of about 3 yards, so it'll make it 2nd and 7. Yeah, I just brought up the weather on my phone here. 82 degrees, not much wind, but kind of a warm afternoon. Humidity running about 64%, which makes the field temperature like it's 87. So it's a little warm out there. That one is complete across the field. About a 10-yard gain on that, depending where they spot that ball.
Earlywine tracks that down the backside and cleans it up.
I think that pass was complete to Kalen Foreman. They're giving him 9 on the play, so they'll be 3rd and 1.
Here's the replay on this.
He had to go back to get that. That was not Foreman. That was Cross, who scored the touchdown a little bit earlier.
He ran through 3 Knights defenders that didn't even get a hit on him.
Right up the middle this time. They're going to get about 3 yards, enough for the first down.
Earlywine on the tackle there with a little bit of help from Owen Taylor as well.
Earlywine on the tackle.
So the
From Taylor.
Lions pick up another first down at the 46-yard line of the Knights. Knights with a 4-man front.
I can't tell if number 21's going in motion or he's hurt.
Injured.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, he's injured. Yeah, I was like you. I was wondering if he was going in motion or if he was headed to the sideline there. But he either lost his foot. He went down pretty hard there. But he didn't appear to be limping. But all of a sudden he just went down on the ground, and hopefully he will be okay. Well, we got a moment here. Let us remind you that Diamond Gulf Rentals is a boutique Florida vacation rental company with properties spanning 30A and Destin, Florida. Diamond is dedicated to luxury and the guest experience. Visit IEFAfootball.com for the exclusive IEFA discount on your next vacation. Also, let's talk about the Smalling Group. They're based in Morgan County, Indiana. Lindsay Smalling of the Smalling Group with FC Tucker Company is proud to serve Central Indiana in all their real estate needs. Whether you're ready to buy, sell, invest, or whatever, Lindsay's ready to welcome you home. So Janet Cross ends up making it off the field, but not without a little bit of assistance there, Darren, and that could be a big factor for the Indy Lions here going on in this game if he's unable to continue, because he's been quite a factor so far.
Yeah, he has been, Brad.
1st and 10 from the 46. High snap. Gain of about 1 there.
Kingston DeVite there on the stop.
Number 40, Kingston DeVite on the stop. This will bring up 2nd down, Arsenal Tech.
2nd and 10 for the Lions. Lions quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Once again, that big offensive line that the Lions have got there, just purely by size, they should be able to open up a lot of holes for a lot of running. Up in the air, that one's going to be intercepted. Oh, no, they're saying it's incomplete. Incomplete is what they're saying. I thought that...
no, Brad, I think they're giving him the INT.
Are they going to give it to him? They did give it to him. I thought they waved that off, but
Oliver on the interception.
Jackson Oliver gets the intercept. Yeah, he clearly made the interception.
Great body control
My
on that one.
mistake on that. I thought they waved that off, but a break here for the Knights. So they get the ball at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Knights need to do something with this possession, Darren, and get this game tied up or go ahead.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of these momentum plays that your defense gives you the ball back. You got to make them pay here.
Griffey under center. Once again, right up the middle, Jaden Bogan. He's going to get maybe about 2 on that play.
Number 8, Jaden Bogan on the carry.
I think that may have been
2 on the play. This will bring up 2nd down, Knights.
Heavenly Beard on the tackle. Give him about, give him 2.
That's a great name, Heavenly Beard.
Yeah. Handoff inside once again.
Nothing going.
That one went to Knox Earlywine.
Number 33, Knox Earlywine on the carry.
Marion Baker there on the tackle. That's his 3rd in the day.
Met by a pride of Lions.
There you go. You got to get that one in there. Yes, I did.
So the Knights will have a 3rd and long, 3rd and about 8 from the 29. See what kind of a 3rd and long play they can come up with here. They're still sticking to that inside run, though, Darren.
Yeah, I'd expect to see him come out in that 4 wide spread, but we haven't seen it yet.
Around the corner there goes Maurice Bradley. Is he going to have enough for a first? Yes. He gets the first down before he goes out of bounds. Gets it by a yard.
Bradley on the carry. And that'll give us
chased out of bounds by Caden Ford there, looks like. Here's our replay.
Yeah, take a look at this replay. He did a nice job there. Just got out far enough that he could get to that out-of-bounds line and get the first down.
Yeah, shout out to the O-line there for the Knights, too. You had quite a few. Hackworth, a couple other guys, driving those guys 5-7 yards off the ball. That was a good job.
Griffey under center. Hands off inside once again. Still moving, still moving. They finally blow the whistle. Looks like they're going to get about 3 or 4 on this, depending where the spot is.
Probably give the tackle to Robert Williams on that one.
Yeah, they're gonna give him the 41, so that'll be a 3-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 7. Knights pretty quickly up to the line so far in this possession. Earlywine once again. Got a little hole there. He's going to have the first down.
Number 33, Knox Earlywine on the carry. This will bring up.
And on the tackle there for Arsenal, that was number 10, Marquise Bailey. Take a look at this run by Earlywine. Nice job there. He knew where he had to get, and he got that first down. That's a big play. And we have an injury timeout. We have another Arsenal player injured. I've got to believe that the temperature and humidity today is taking a little bit of a toll on these guys, Darren. Not only, hopefully, hopefully he's okay. But we've had a couple players who have been down. And if you look at that front line for the Lions right now, a lot of them down on their knees resting.
Yeah.
So I think there's a little bit of a fatigue factor coming in here right now.
Well, we mentioned that earlier, and it's a humid day, and you're out there on the turf. It's even hotter, and obviously when you're in full uniform, helmet, and everything, it's a sweltering day out there.
Yeah, it's 82 degrees, which temperature-wise is just ideal, but there's not a whole lot of wind out here, and what wind we do have is coming out of the south, but the humidity is about 65%.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these kids, too. I mean, last night, obviously we had the Mudsock rivalry game between HSC and Fishers, and even those kids, 17, 18-year-old athletes that know how to care for themselves. You even see some cramping and things happening in games like that situations. And
yes,
I know these
definitely.
Younger kids, a lot of them probably don't think a lot about correct hydration before a hot game like today.
Mm-hmm. I believe that's Javian Bacon, who is down on the field for the Lions. He is sitting up, so that's obviously a good sign. Glad to see that. And he's up on his feet. And he's still not moving, but looking just a little bit shaky on the feet there. They're going to give him a hand off the field. He's limping a little bit, so he may have got the wind knocked out of him and possibly sustained some kind of a leg injury there. But result of the play by Knox Earlywine gives the Knights a first down at about the 48-yard line. Griffey brings him up to the line. Hand off inside once again. Looked like he was going to pitch that ball off to his right, but then he handed it off at the last minute. And the Lion defense wouldn't have any of that, but they did end up gaining 1 yard, so make it 2nd and 9 from the 49.
Yeah, defensive end Desmond Stewart on the stop. Big athletic kid. He's been in a bunch of plays today.
Second and 9 from the 49 for the Knights. Once again, right up the middle. Probably lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage there. I think that was Jaden Bogan, who was the ball carrier. Yeah, he doesn't get anything on that, so it'll bring up a 3rd and 9.
Number 8, Marion Baker on the tackle. That's his 4th on the day. He's been active. I mean, maybe I've missed a play or two, Brad, but we have not seen the Knights go into that 4-spread
no, they have
formation
not.
Yet at all, and I don't understand why. We're just trying to see how many people we can. I mean, it's like match them in the box, and I don't know.
3rd and 9, right up the middle once again. And Darren, like you, I'm not questioning your
Where's the
coaching
ball?
staff, but yeah,
Where's the ball?
it's still the Lions have got the ball.
Looks like the ball was stripped. Looks
The
like
ball was stripped,
Lions ball.
and the Lions recover the ball and end up, they're going to take possession of that ball at their own 48-yard line. Let's take a look at the replay on this.
Yeah, the fumble's already happened. The way that the way that Knights reacted, it almost looked like they thought the play was dead.
I believe it was Kalen Foreman who came up with the ball for the Lions. But the bottom line is that the Lions are going to take over now at their own 48-yard line, putting a stop to what had been a nice series by the Knights. 2:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Game of the week next week will be back in Noblesville at Beaver Stadium as Noblesville will host Ben Davis. Got a flag thrown on this play. Runner is still up. I lost track of the runner there, Darren. I thought he was down at the line of scrimmage, but
Bailey on the carry.
ends up going down to the 49-yard line. But there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, that may have been the first broken tackle. There was a hold assisted one, but yeah, we didn't wrap up. They didn't. The Knights didn't wrap up the way they need to there, and Bailey was not interested in going down easy.
Penalty is going to be a hold on the Lions. That's a spot foul, so they lose a significant amount of yardage because the hold occurred back in the backfield, and they're going to have first down once again. It's going to be first and about 12, 13, 14 yards from about the 36-yard line. Costly penalty. There's a fake, and Cunningham keeps it himself.
That ball's stripped.
Did the Knights got it back?
Early one got it back.
Wow.
Number 30.
They strip him. He strips him back. That's a momentum play.
Yeah, knocks early wine with the strip.
First down, Knights.
The Knights get the ball back within a few yards of where they lost it here just a couple plays ago, Darren. What a turn of events.
Well, they've got to take advantage of this. The offense needs to come alive. They need to punch this in right now. They need to drive down and get on the board. Two great defensive momentum plays. They got to capitalize on the offensive side of the ball.
Yes, they do. They've got 1:54 remaining here in the third quarter, and they've got the ball at the Lions 44.
Same old situation. We go back to that wishbone look.
Yep. 3 plays and 2 fumbles.
There's 5 free yards for him.
Yep. I think that's going to go against the Lions. They did jump. I didn't see anybody move on the Knight side of the ball, but you always got to wait.
Yeah.
and make sure.
We didn't see something they did or whatever, but
inside handoff. I believe that's going to be Bogan once again.
Yeah, it is.
He's close to the first down, depending where they spot it. Yeah, they do spot it at about the 31 or 32, so he's going to have a first down.
Number 8, Jaden Bogan on the carry.
I know he was still moving there, Brad, but I feel like that it seems to me like sometimes the whistles here are a little delayed after forward progress seems to be stopped. And
yeah, that's why, even on both those fumbles. We have an injury timeout. While we have a timeout here, let's remind you that ACB Insurance is an independent insurance agent located in Fishers. We have proudly provided comprehensive and competitive insurance policies for our customers. We serve individuals, families, and businesses alike. Josh Smalling Roofing and Restoration, proudly serving Central Indiana. They're ready to help you with your construction needs, fire, restoration, remodeling, roofing, custom homes, room additions, and much more. That's Josh Smalling Roofing and Restoration. How about moving up to Noblesville and stop and see our friends at Noblesville Trophies? They offer a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with quick service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. 1:46 remaining here in the third. So far, the only score of this game has come about midway through the first quarter by the Indy Lions. The Knights with the ball and a first down at the 32. That's Griffey with the quarterback keeper.
Looks like quarterback keeper on the play.
Looks like he got about 2 yards on that. Well, are they getting him 1 or 2?
I think he went on silent. The Knights have tried that 2 or 3. I think this is the third time they've tried that play this year, and it's worked effectively. It just kind of comes up there and gooses the center, and away they go.
So they're going to officially give him a yard, call it a 2nd and 9. Ball right on the 31-yard line. Knights a little quicker out of that huddle now. Griffey up under center. Handoff in the middle, Bogan. He's got some running room. He's still going. He's still going and still going. And he's down near the 10-yard line. What a great second, third, and fourth effort by Jaden Boga.
Refuses to go down.
Take a look at this replay, and you'll see the effort that this young man. Looks like he stopped 2 or 3 times, or should have been stopped 2 or 3 times. And finally, it took 2 or 3 of the Lions to stop him, and he's down to the 11-yard line.
Never stop those legs cranking.
Yeah.
Great run for that guy.
Bogan with the ball once again. This time he's inside the 10, down close to the 8.
Bogan on the carry again. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Marion Baker on the stop there. That's his 5th tackle on the day. Had a little help from Anthony Green as well.
Probably going to be the final play of the quarter here, unless the Knights really hurry up to the offensive line here, which I don't think that they're going to be able to get another play off.
Doesn't look like it.
So at the end of 3 quarters of play here from Teachers Credit Union Field in Fishers, Indiana, it's the Indy Lions 6, the Mudsock Knights nothing. You're watching IEFA Youth Football on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Diamond Gulf Rentals.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to TCU Field on the campus of Fishers High School here in Fishers, Indiana. It's the Mudsock Knights and the Indy Lions. Lions with a 6-point lead here. 9 more minutes to go in this one. But the Knights seem to be in pretty good shape, trying to getting close to that, getting close to pay dirt, Darren.
Yeah, you know, I've been somewhat critical about the play calling, but we've marched down the field and we've obviously eaten up a lot of clock in the process, which is a positive. Hopefully the Knights are able to poke this in, and we'll see what happens here.
Incidentally, we will be right back here at TCU Stadium here at Fishers High School on September 24th for a 2 o'clock game. That will feature Mudsock and Avon, a 2 p.m. game. Next week, from Beaver Stadium, it'll be Noblesville and Ben Davis. And we're ready to go with 4th quarter action here. Knights with a second in about 8. They can get a first down without scoring here. Inside.
Gives Earlywine.
Knox Earlywine. He's got the touchdown for the Knights. 9-yard run by Knox Earlywine. Call this one for your family.
Well, I'll see what I can do with this one. Looks like he gets a nice lead block by Kingston DeVite probably here. Kingston's a great lead blocker. Yeah, right up the gut. Boom.
I see Knox's grandfather sitting down here right in front of us, and
Oh.
he's kind of laid back on this one.
That's the third game for our family for the weekend. We had, Mudsock last night, JV game this morning, Knox the Knights here this afternoon. So we're going to need a nap after these games.
Well, I understand. So Knox Earlywine ties it up. Let's see if the Knights can take the lead here. They're going to try the 1-point conversion. Griffey is under center. Pitch.
Don't block in the back.
Oh, there's a flag,
man.
and there's going to be a block or a hold or a block in the back on this
Hackworth,
one for sure.
he knew he did it. The moment he did it, you could see him. If we see the replay, we could zoom in on his facial expression. I'm guarantee his eyes were as big as golf balls because he knew he shouldn't do what he was getting ready to do.
Well, this is...
Yeah. Oh, man.
So that will be probably a 15-yard walk-off, I would assume. And that should put the ball, it's going to be a 10-yard walk-off. It'll put the ball at the 13-yard line. I did not see the signal from the official as to what the final determination on the call was. That's a big penalty, though.
Huge penalty.
Yeah.
This is a huge play. I mean, we're knotted up at 6 here, and obviously scoring is not, has been coming at a premium today. This could be the game.
Yes, it could. Griffey puts it up in the air. Caught.
Oh, amazing!
Wow. Maurice Bradley, did you see that catch?
That was beautiful.
That is amazing.
And I think he had Marion Baker on his back. And
Yes, he did.
Could have been a penalty call there as well.
But you got to give Griffey credit. He threaded the needle on this one, Darren, to give the Knights a 2-point lead. Just watch the precision on this pass. Man, oh, man.
Beautiful.
Great job there by Maurice Bradley. And what looked like could have been could have really been a disaster there with moving that ball back 10 yards. Now, unfortunately, normally when the ball was back that far, it would be a 2-point conversion, but with the penalty,
yes,
it is only a 1-point conversion.
That's right.
So that does
That's right.
give the Knights a 1-point lead with 8:55 remaining here in the first quarter. Wow. Or fourth quarter. Let's make it right here. So the Knights will be kicking off. Liam Higginson will kick off from the 40. He's got the ball teed up. Sun trying to come out again here now. And kind of an overcast day, but very comfortable here in the press box here at Fishers High School. Here's Higginson's kick. Picked up at the 35. That's Janet Cross with the punt return, or the kick return. He gets about 11 or 12 yards on that, depending where they spot it. Looks like they're going to put it at the 44 or 46. So that will be an 11-yard kickoff return.
Now, we have been trading some strip turnovers and stuff here the past, there through the third quarter. That could be big. Arsenal's going to need to hold on to the ball for sure.
3 plays and 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if the fatigue factor is creeping up on the Lions here, Darren. They just don't seem quite as chippy as they did early in the game.
I would agree.
And I don't use that chippy term in a nasty way.
I get it.
Leland Stone over the ball, the center. He's a big boy. And now,
get a timeout.
Yeah, the Lions call a timeout. So while we have a timeout, let's remind you, less damage and more healing. Sound-assisted soft tissue mobilization instruments and techniques that allow the clinician to feel and hear the fibroptic tissue while leaving the good tissue alone. This enables a patient to have a faster recovery from all soft tissue ailments. You can book an appointment at SASTM.com to find out what less damage, more healing really means. Highland Insurance offers personal insurance, including your home, auto, watercraft, or personal items. We also offer a variety of risk specialty services for your business insurance needs and a full suite of employee benefit services, including health and wellness. Visit their website, www.highland.com. I'm Brad Silbert along with Darren Earlywine. We are just starting the fourth quarter here at TCU Stadium on the campus of Fishers High School. It's been a 6-0 game for a long time here, Darren, in favor of the Lions, but now the Knights have come back and made it a 7-6 game in their favor. That one was a direct snap to Anthony Green. He's going to get about 4 on that play.
It's like Maurer and Taylor in on that tackle.
We're going to give him 3, so it'll be second and about 7 from the 49. Knights would like nothing better than 3 and out here, Darren, and get this ball back and take some time off the clock.
Yeah.
Once again, a snap to Anthony Green. He's still going. Got about 5 yards in that play. That's going to leave him with about a 3rd and 2 from about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, they've gone to this Wildcat kind of direct snap here in the 4th. It's working effectively.
Yes, it has. 2 plays, about 8 yards already. The clock is still running. This is going to be a handoff to McKees Bailey.
Great play by Jaden Bogan. Shed that block, came off, open field tackle, and it looks like, depending on the spot, he may have brought up a 4th down here, Brad.
Yeah, he's going to be about a yard short. They're placing the ball at the 45. He's got to get just short of the 44, so he's got a little bit over a half a yard to go here. And with the size of that front line, it wouldn't surprise me, Darren, to see them just run it right up the middle here.
I would. I'd get right behind 91 and just...
Yeah, they got the size to plow the Knights out of the way. Once again, the snap goes directly to Green, and he's going to have the first down in about another yard or so. Going to have the first down at about the 43.
Earlywine and Maurer on the tackle there.
How many tackles those guys got so far?
Maurer's got, where'd he go? I think I missed a few. I've got him down for 3, but I think he's got at least 4, and I may have missed one for Earlywine as well.
So 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff, trying to sweep over to the left. Knights have got that pretty well sniffed out. And number 10, Marquise Bailey, is going to be lucky to get a yard on that, which is what they give him. Defense moved very nicely to their right to make that play.
It was good containment there.
Mm-hmm.
He ran about 15 yards to get 1.
Yeah, he did. You just don't quite see the pep like we saw in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I think, I do believe the fatigue is factoring in here. Green back to toss it. He's going to put it way up in the air. There's going to be an interference call here, and believe this is going to go against the Knights. And I think it's Nolan Culp, number 25, who's going to pick up that penalty.
Yeah. Sounds like the crowd's yelling for uncatchable ball, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I saw the official.
Is there going to be a conversation about it?
Well,
no, he's marching it off right now.
Okay, well, he picked up the flag, but he didn't appear to wave it off. So it will be a 15-yard walk-off against the Knights. Put the ball at about the 27.
That's just a tough penalty for the Knights. Basically, they're just chucking the ball up there, and you got to know what's going on in the situation. You can't give them a free 15-yard penalty like that.
That's one of those that can work either way. That one ends up on the ground, and Green manages to pick it up on the first bounce, but he does lose about 3 yards there.
Mauer and Earlywine finish him off. They're quite the combo right now.
Yes, they are. Green got a lucky bounce on that, Darren.
Yeah.
That ball just bounced right in front of him and right up into his hands. Otherwise, that could have been a real big disaster for the Lions. From the shotgun, once again a bounce in there, and Green takes it. He's trying to sweep off to the right. He's going to be brought down, but there's a flag on the play thrown at about the 30.
I don't know if it was a hold or if they're...
Looks like they're calling a hold.
Yeah.
Looks like the call is holding.
Holding. Yep, the call is holding on the Lions.
I wondered there for a minute on that stiff arm. I didn't know if maybe he got some face mask.
Yeah.
But it looks like there was a hold.
So that'll be a 10-yard walk-off from the spot of the foul. Puts them back to the 40-yard line. Right now they've got to get to about the 17 or 18 to get a first down. So it's like second and about 22, 23 yards to go. 5:06 remaining, fourth quarter. Hold on. This is not over yet, fans. Green back to throw. He puts it up. That one's intercepted by the Knights. A lot of running room there on the far side, and I believe that was
That's Tappendorf.
Tyler Tappendorf, who took that ball. What a break for the Knights there, Darren. Good job by Tappendorf.
Well, and he's a fifth grader, undersized kid, but just scrappy.
He was
Reads
just
that.
right there.
Boom.
He didn't have anybody within 5 feet of him when he caught that ball.
That's his second, I think, interception of the year. He's a scrappy kid, fifth grader, just out there ready to go.
Anthony Green just underthrew that ball, Darren, and it worked out to the advantage of the Knights, who now have 4 minutes and 53 seconds to either run the time off the clock. We're told now that the quarterback may have been hit on that play as he was throwing the ball, which could account for that.
Just floated.
For the shortness of the because the pass definitely just was up there floating almost in la-la land.
Yeah. Well, I'm watching on that last play. Bogan was on the carry, and I'm sure that the Lions are being coached on this, but Anthony Green was in there, and he's immediately looking to strip the ball.
Yeah.
And so they're ball hawking right now and looking to strip and cause a turnover. So the Knights need to be careful, and they need to really work on ball security here, because with a 1-point lead with only 4:16 left in this game, one mistake could really...
most definitely. Knights taking a lot of time getting up to the line. Griffey under the line. Sweep off to the right side. And I believe that was Jacob Cunningham who got him there in the backfield.
Yeah.
Number 23, Maurice Bradley on the carry.
Bradley on the carry. He loses about 3 or 4 on that, so it's going to be 3rd and 13, but the clock continues to run, coming down to the 3:40 mark here in the second half.
In sweeps like that, Brad, I know we're trying to, as a team, the team's trying to get outside into the box and get outside, but you got to get north and south as quick as you can. Because in the play that for the Lions in that last series, where I can't think it was maybe Green, ran 15 yards and got 1.
Yeah.
You run east-west into the game of football, you're not doing much.
Well, here's a sign that I think is ominous for the Lions. Their front line, almost every one of them, was down there on their knees between plays.
Yeah.
And you don't see that very often, and now we're going to have an illegal procedure penalty called on the Knights. That's going to take them back another 5 yards and make it about a 3rd and 18 play from about the 31, I believe, is where they're going to set the ball. But on that last play, as the Knights were huddling, you see a couple of them out there already, several of them out there already, taking a knee out there, just getting a little bit of extra breath and rest, and you just wonder if that fatigue factor is setting in here for the Indy Lions. 2:48 on the clock.
Big third down here for the Knights.
Yes, it is. Pass is complete. Jordan Bogan has some running room, but I don't think he's going to get anywhere near what he needs to get a first down. He's going to gain about 10 yards in that play, but that's going to leave him with a 4th and 12 from about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, I would expect to see Griffey probably just pooch punt this and try to get a good Mudsock Knights roll. Hopefully flip the field a little bit here. I wouldn't see us actually going for this, but...
Yeah, this is a kind of dangerous territory. He is going to kick it. Not going to get a lot of yardage. That's going to go out of bounds right about midfield.
Yeah.
They're going to put it at the 49.
Ty Griffey's kick brings up.
He only got about 12 or 13 yards on that, but every yard counts right now. And the clock is definitely in the favor of the Knights right now with 2.5 minutes remaining in this one.
When you get into a 2-minute drill situation like this, you'd expect the Lions are going to need to go to the air to try to maximize clock, and that has not worked well for them today.
Yeah, so far it hasn't. Just another reminder, next week on Saturday the 17th, 7 o'clock, it'll be Ben Davis coming up to Noblesville to meet Noblesville at Beaver Stadium on the campus of Noblesville High School. That'll be at 7 o'clock next Saturday. And we'll be back here 2 weeks from today as Mudsock will play Avon, another 2 o'clock start here at Fishers High School. Almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted.
Wow. That was a dangerous play there, Darren. That could have been total disaster.
Yeah, Oliver almost had his second INT on the day. It was a great read by him.
Yeah. But it does stop the clock with 2:26 remaining, so I've got to believe that I would be very, very surprised to see any running plays on this possession unless they run to their left and think that they can get out of bounds to get the clock stopped.
Yeah.
Because they need the clock is in the favor of the Knights right now. Way up in the air. That's going to be. Oh my!
Oh.
I thought the Knights were going to have another interception there.
They need.
Wow!
I know it's happening in real time, but Culp and Oliver need to communicate.
Yeah,
that need to be a baseball play there. I got it. Right?
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same thing as Nolan Culp was right under that ball, and I thought for sure he was going to have the INT on that, Darren. But as it is, it turns it to be an incomplete pass, so it'll make it 3rd and 10 from the Knights 49. Let's see if the Lions got any magic up the shirt here. They're going to make a running play here. It's Mackenzie Bailey trying to get outside, and he doesn't even barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking that may be a hold.
There's a flag there.
Looks like a flag's on the play.
And it is going against the Lions.
What do you do here, though? Do you take the penalty? Do you decline it? I mean, do you give him another down?
Boy, that's a good question with 2:12 left because it looks like they're walking it off in the line of scrimmage.
They're going to take it.
Which is going to put it back at about the 41-yard line.
Repeat 3rd down, so we'll have, 3rd and 20?
Well, the spot of the foul must have been the 50. So they're saying it's going to be 3rd and 21 right now from the 40. And once again, the clock continuing to run here. They wind the clock. Green in the backfield, one running back with him.
It's like Early Wine's blitzing.
They're going to have him in the backfield there.
Early Wine and DeVite. It's huge.
DeVite had the first contact on him, and then Knox Early Wine got in there and took him back another 5 yards. So that's going to make it 4th and about 20? 4th and a bunch. Let's put it that way. My math skills aren't that good today.
Yeah, DeVite and Early Wine just bringing the pressure there. Both had a great game. DeVite 5 tackles, Early Wine 5 tackles, forced fumble. 2 great young athletes.
Yeah, fantastic play by those guys to set the defense up there. So it will be, let's see, there's a 10, 20, about 4th and 27 is what it looks like to me. 10, 20. Yeah, but 4th and 27 is what it's going to be from the 34-yard line. Coming up this week on Hamilton County Television, coming up Wednesday night, we'll have girls soccer from White River Elementary School. Make that Tuesday night. That will be Noblesville and Westfield. Friday night football game of the week, we'll have the Hamilton Southeastern Royals going. Also volleyball Thursday night. Then Friday night on the 16th, the Hamilton County Television crew will be over at Westfield as Hamilton Southeastern comes to Westfield to face the Shamrocks. A lot of action coming up, and don't forget next week from today, 7 o'clock.
They're going for it here, Brad.
Yep, they are. I don't think they have any choice.
He chucks that deep. He's got a man.
Wow, he's got
him. He catches that.
That is amazing. They had a 4th and 27.
Wow. What a catch.
And they made about 37 yards on that play. That's going to set up a first down at the 30. Take a look at this replay. This is almost a Hail Mary, Darren. Got just beyond the protection there. Just got beyond Bailey. Or Bradley.
That was a good. It was almost 40 yards in the air.
Yes,
what
it was.
A toss for a young quarterback.
40-yard gain on the play.
He's got a cannon.
1st and 10 from the 30.
Here comes the pressure.
1:02 remaining. Green with the ball. He's still got it.
Number 1, Anthony Green on the
and he picks up about 8 yards.
Brought down by number 21, Cameron Kearns.
Surprised that they threw the ball there, Darren.
Yeah, it worked.
To try to conserve. Trying to conserve time here. They're quickly up to the line. We're down to 40 seconds. Green barking out the signals. Green keeps the ball once again. This time he's brought down in the backfield.
Hackworth on the stop. Met him. It looked like it was a Hackworth-Kern sandwich there in the backfield.
Great stop there by the Knights. And the Lions have no choice but to take a timeout. There's 29.8 remaining here. And, wow, this has been quite a game, Darren.
It has been. It's going to come right down to the wire. We're only we're separated by 1. I guess 1-point victories is the thing this weekend here in Fishers, I think.
Yeah, 1-point victory for the Hamilton Southeastern Royals in the Mudsock game last night, and had more people today commenting to me on what a great atmosphere that was last night and what a fantastic ball game it was. And in that, if you ever get the opportunity to see a Mudsock game, regardless of whether it's at Fishers or Hamilton Southeastern, it's a fantastic experience.
Well, and it's so cool to see, Brad, I've, had the honor to have 3 boys play for the Knights, and just to see the kids come up together and eventually play at high school levels, it's so cool to see the youth football become into the high school.
3rd and 4, Green going to toss it. Oh, my, that was tipped by the Knights and almost into the hands of, I believe that was that number 3, Kingston Talley?
No, I thought it was 9.
No,
number 6. Number
6, that was Ethan Abdul Rahim who had the ball. So it's going to come down to probably another toss down there, either in the end zone or very close to the end zone here on 4th down with 24.4 remaining.
They need to get some pressure here, Brad. Make sure he can't just throw this.
Green, looking, puts it up over the head.
And the pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. Over the head of Janik Cross. How many timeouts do they have?
Lions has 1.
Green has such a great arm. He threw that out there.
Yeah, he did.
Just out of reach, but man, what a great little athlete.
If Cross had caught that definitely would have been a touchdown. But as it is, it goes for an incomplete pass with 19 seconds remaining. And I'm told that the Lions have one timeout remaining, so I've got to believe that Ty Griffey's going to go into put a knee down here, which he does. And will they stop the clock?
Stop it? Oh, whoops.
Now it's running.
Last ball game.
That will be the final play of the game. Darren, your thoughts on this fantastic game?
Well, you know what, Brad? I think we saw in the second half what we thought we might. I think some of the fatigue, I think, created some of the mental errors.
I totally agree.
And then it was quite a few turnovers that went in the Knights' favor there in the second half. And hard-fought game. It was great to watch.
Thank you for joining us today, Darren. We appreciate it.
That was a joy.
You've been watching IEFA Youth Football, the game of the week on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Diamond Gulf Rentals. I'd like to also thank our other sponsors, the Smalling Group, ACB Insurance, Josh Smalling Roofing and Restoration, Noblesville Trophies, SASTM, and Highland Insurance. On behalf of our technical crew of Jim Wofford and Bill Wofford, I'm Brad Silbert. Good day.